Yo, 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 yo! Welcome back to another episode of the C.I.T.Y Podcast, episode 195. We are your hosts. I'm Tony, and I'm here with
your boy Eric.
And across the radio waves, I forget that all the time. And
yeah, you always do. Even though I was gonna say, I should have reminded you and be like, look, I'm gonna say hate your boy, and then I'll take it over.
I'm telling you, when you're across the radio waves, it's just fucking different. It's a different feel of it.
Yeah.
It's not that different. He's just really dumb.
Yeah, I'm really dumb.
Hey, I'm the one that's doing the heavy lifting. I had to start a Zoom chat. Ugh. So hard.
It's so hard.
Fucking times nowadays. Ugh.
I know.
You gotta get used to it, though. That's the way of the future.
It's hard out here for a non-pimp.
Yo, it's hard out here for a simp. That's how it should go.
I didn't know what simp was until you showed me that video. Just because
showed you the ways of the simp.
I had always heard simp, but I never cared too much to actually investigate it.
I thought it was just simple.
That's why you're dumb.
And then I found out that it was like someone that respects girls, I guess.
Not at all. It's someone that simps. Pretty much, it's a guy who like does anything for a woman. Hoping to get some type of like how do I say it? Like, I guess pretty much to hook up,
attention, affection,
wants
love.
some affection. Yeah. Like he'll buy her Snapchat, her premium Snapchat, her OnlyFans, and all that other shit.
Isn't that just being a fan of a girl?
No, it's a simp. Because you feel like you build up a relationship with this person, but you know you ain't never gonna get nothing from them. You're just simping. You're their slave. I guess it's another way to think of it.
Okay, let's use an older term. You're being a ducky to a chick that you're never gonna meet.
Pretty much hard ducky.
But isn't all those premium shit just like a fucking way to support someone?
No, that's simp mentality right there.
Is it?
I'm supporting them. Nah.
I mean, it just if
they want to make cash like every other whore. I mean, any other whore is you make a fucking Pornhub, and you get paid for your porn thing.
What happens if they don't do porn? If they're not fucking that extreme,
then there's no reason to follow them.
Why not?
Because you want to see them naked. Everybody knows that. Ain't that right, Roman?
Is that the goal to every girl? We gotta see them naked.
Yep.
So you don't like the creativity side of it, like the cosplay stuff?
Nah. It's cool, and I'll look at it. Cool, good for you.
But you won't pay money for it?
Nah. I'll pay money if, say they're in a convention and they're there, because I at least get to meet them, take a picture with them, talk to them for a little bit, and I'll be like, yeah, here, look, I'll give you some money for that.
This is only if you pay, right? Because some cosplayers have free shit. The free Snapchats and the free OnlyFans, and you're like, I'm just going to follow.
Yeah.
So it's only once you release the money that you're become a simp.
Yeah. Or if you defend them.
Or other ways you're a fucking fan.
Yep.
So money, simp, free fan.
Yep. Or if you defend them like that you personally know them.
You're white knighting for them.
Like Ducky. Don't fucking talk to her about like that. She's a creative genius and we gotta blah blah blah. Yeah, you're a simp. She's like, thanks, my social warrior, my media warrior, but she don't give a fuck about you.
So, but what? Some shit. What about like you're like, oh man, I think she just makes cool cosplays, and you're like, wrong.
That's cool. You could say she makes cool cosplay, whatever. But as long as you don't give the hoes the money, the thoughts, you're not a simp. So
it's money.
Yep.
Huh. Money makes you simp.
Yep. Or if you're just like overly protective of them for no fucking reason.
How can you be protective of someone online? Like
simple.
Do you go online and just fucking tell everybody you fucking fight me or something?
You remember that gay girl thingy that was like, leave Britney alone? That's a simp.
Oh.
Although that was also a troll because obviously they didn't care about Britney and they got their fame off of it, but...
Alright, Rome, so by this definition, you're not a simp. Because A, you don't pay for shit. And B, I don't think you ever defended anybody of anything. Like, you're the kind of person that goes, whatever.
No, but he's got simp-like qualities in him.
Which are?
Fucking.
So just been
you
him.
gotta ask.
Just him
You gotta
trying to get affection from a girl, respect the girl. That's a simp.
Yeah.
Oof. God damn.
You're that what is it, that little video or Vine, TikTok, whatever the fuck you want to call them. If she every woman is a queen. If she breathes, she's a thought.
Yeah. Oh no. What? Say that again.
You've never seen that that little. I think it's a Vine. It's the two kids that have lightsabers. And one of them says, every girl is a queen, or like every woman is a queen. And the other one, which is you, says if she breathes, she's a thought.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's you. Yeah, that's you. And then they did an inverse of that, which is it was two chicks, and it's what is it? I guess every boy or man is a king, and then the angry chick goes, if he breathes, he's a simp.
Yeah, there you go.
So there you go.
I guess.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one, but yeah. I remember the every woman should be a queen.
The fact of the matter is, you can be a fan of somebody, but
just don't be a simp.
Know you're just know that you're just a fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna get anything more out of it. Like you're not going to personally know. You're not going to personally know them on like
a deeper level,
a friend level, or anything.
You know that it sounds like it's true, right? What you're saying is true, but there is some cases where these fucking dudes become friends, like personal friends with these fucking thoughts on the internet.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying
it's like saying getting out of the friend zone. You know it's possible, but you hardly see it.
Yeah. But okay, with that mentality, with that knowing that there is a chance that you can become closer to this chick or whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you take it?
What are you talking
about? Like say you are a fan and you want a little bit more.
No.
Of this chick.
Is it someone over the internet?
Yeah, of course.
No. Because you have to have in order to get out of like a friend zone of any kind. You kind of have to meet them face to face.
What happens if it's someone over the internet?
You have to feel out the vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, like you can't just. There's no vibe over the internet. It's just true. The internet.
What I don't know with the video chats and all that shit.
There's no vibe over the internet.
There's some vibes.
No,
dude, I am telling you, stop it. There is no vibe over the internet.
I'm telling you, Tony's fucking simp mentality.
I'm just trying to get all these.
He's the Lord Farquaad of simping.
What?
Yeah, you drink that simp juice.
Yo, you're the bathwater lover.
I'm just saying. What happens if it's over the internet but locally? There's a chance you can meet. I don't know, anywhere. All those fucking.
Then you get called.
All that shit you do for those fucking dating apps. Isn't that what it is?
No.
You get a vibe online, then you're like, all right, can we meet in real life?
No, because a dating app's different. A dating app, you're trying to hook up.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually. Mm-hmm. So you hang out, you talk a little bit, and then eventually you meet.
Isn't that just internet in general?
No.
Like you could be on this bitch's DMs, and she's like, alright.
No, you can try it, but no.
I mean, I've seen it done. I've seen two cosplayers travel around the waves to meet guys and vice versa, and they become friends and they go out for a little bit. Like I've seen it done.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying let's break it down into percentages. You're talking about 99%. It's usually not going to happen. 99%, it's not going to happen. There's a 1%. I'm not saying that there isn't a 1% chance.
No. I'm agreeing with you that it's hard to happen.
Hard.
But do you throw your shot? Do you try to make yourself one of the 1%?
That
or do you start the game off going like, you know what? It's never going to happen, so I'm not going to try. Is that the mentality you come in through?
TBH Roman's really that I'm not going to try because I don't really care kind of that guy.
Yeah, exactly. But that's just...
You never strive to be that 1%?
That's a person-to-person thing.
Yeah.
Me, myself, I have such low self-esteem that's just not going to happen. Like, I do not ever let myself get to a point.
I feel like Roman would probably fuck a fruit or vegetable before he tries to fucking go for a chick.
You're a pie fucker, Roman.
That video
you leave those pies alone.
that video you posted on Facebook just grossed me out.
Hell yeah, I bet it grossed you out because you got a boner, you sick fuck.
I don't want to when he posts it. Don't want.
I don't do the whole like food and sex or like any of that shit.
That's cool, Daddy. I got you. Don't worry about it.
It's as gross as feet to me.
Oh, speaking of feet, because we're talking about simping, that Belle Delphine, checked out that Belle Delphine, Dolphin, Bathwater bitch. She made a comeback yesterday or 2 days ago, and
I think she was locked up.
Apparently, something like that.
And
she keyed somebody's car and whatever.
Or,
the main thing is she was
had a baby.
Big and popular. Nah, she got married to the dude she was in business with or something like that, and then they had like a falling out. Well, not a falling out.
So
but they
Simp
separated.
won her heart.
No, they were business partners before that. And I'm pretty sure he was like a manager. She was young, and he was fucking her, and she was just like, yeah,
anyway,
okay,
so
I love
her
him.
comeback.
So, anyways, her comeback was the same thing as Tekashi 6ix9ine, or she bit off Tekashi 6ix9ine's way of doing it, which was his first videos that he did. She pretty much copied that, and she made her own lyrics to the song that he made when he first came back out.
Which is she parodied fucking trash rappers' videos.
Yeah. She parodied 6ix9ine's thing, and she made an OnlyFans, and her OnlyFans is like $35. And when I saw a second video of somebody who went and bought the thing, is like, you know what, I'm gonna buy this so you don't have to. He blurred out most of the pictures because I guess, I don't know, even though she was like in bikinis and shit.
Oh, that's not kid friendly. That's not YouTube friendly.
He didn't show it. Yeah. It didn't show anything. But what made things gross was the boy almost threw up because she was in a bathtub full of Doritos, and like she for some reason was showing pics of her feet, and you see his feet like all Dorito crumbs and cheesy on there, and he was like, what?
Dude, there's people that get off to that shit.
And I fucking laughed because I thought of Roman with that. I was like, yeah, I know Roman hates feet. And when he showed like a picture of it, because it was like her toes were kind of like spread out, but you see like crumbs of Doritos in there, I was like, ugh. And apparently, it's totally not worth it because she takes pictures in like bathing suits, no nudes. And if she does do anything that might be nude, she actually censors it. And he's like, who the fuck censors their shit on OnlyFans? What's the use? $35, not worth it.
Well, OnlyFans is becoming a trend where every girl is gonna get one. They don't really charge. I mean, this bitch is charging a lot.
No.
There's a lot of cosplayers that do it for free now, and they just do that. They do that. They release their photos on Instagram, and they're like, "Oh, you want a little bit more? Go on the OnlyFans." And half the time, people are complaining that their OnlyFans are edited. So like, but
it's not that it's edited; it's just that it's whack.
No, it's edited. It's not edited. Sorry, it's censored.
It's not what OnlyFans should be. OnlyFans is straight up another porn thing.
No, it's not. OnlyFans started as a platform for fucking artists connect with fans. That's what it was. It was never a
Simp!
Telling
Roman Simp!
A goddamn porn place.
It's a porn place.
They made it. It's like what's that fucking other app that became nothing but porn?
Snapchat.
Tumblr wasn't invented for fucking porn, but people made it, and you knew that you wanted fucking porn. You went to Tumblr, but Tumblr was a place for fucking. I don't think it was Tumblr. To blog. I forgot the name of it.
Reddit?
No, I think it was Tumblr. Anyways, it's one of the other apps.
No. OnlyFans, from what I gather, OnlyFans was made as like another Twitter.
Yeah, it was for people to get in touch with the dudes creating content.
I'm not too sure. Now that I'm not too sure on. Yeah. Let me do some research on the computer.
But the thing is, people be like, "Oh man, they don't." When Snapchat started fucking being like, "Oh, you're showing nudity," they found another form. It was OnlyFans. OnlyFans didn't care. It's like, "Hey, you want to drop off your fucking titties out? Go for it. Make your money." And everybody's like, "Oh shit! All right, this is our chance. Everybody, go OnlyFans and show your titties and vag and make your money." And then people were like, yeah, sure, OnlyFans is for nudes now. But it wasn't meant for it.
I'm pretty sure it was, because you don't pay to go and see other people's work.
I mean,
That's dumb.
Snapchat wasn't meant for fucking news, but people, that's what they use it for.
I believe it was, because if it deletes on its own, there's a good reason why it deletes. And why it shows you that you can do screenshots.
But okay.
You whack ass nigga, shut up. Shut your face.
I'm just saying that these platforms are not with intended to be like, oh, let's make it for adult content.
Meant for that. Come on, you gotta pay for it. It's a monthly subscription.
Look at fucking Twitter. Twitter's not meant for fucking
hey.
for adult content, but they use it for.
I'm looking at Wikipedia.
Because Wikipedia has all the information.
Exactly, and I ain't gonna fucking dive any deeper into that. I don't care. OnlyFans is a content subscription service based in London. Content creator can earn money from users who subscribe to their content, the quote-unquote fans. It is popular in the adult entertainment industry, but also hosts content creators from other genres such as physical fitness experts and other creators who post regularly online. It allows content creators to receive funding directly from their fans on a monthly basis, as well as on tips and a pay-per-view feature.
It's fucking British Patreon.
Now, history. OnlyFans was launched in 2016 as a website for social media platforms to allow their followers to subscribe for a monthly fee to see clips and photos little known about the parent company. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like Patreon, but British made? That was what you said? UK?
Yeah, it was based in London. I honestly think that, it wasn't necessarily meant...
That's another platform. Patreon. Patreon was not meant for nudes, but they made it for nudes.
Meh. Patreon's hardly used for nudes.
Everybody uses Patreon for nudes.
Nah.
They're like, oh, you want my fucking titties out? Buy my Patreon.
Nah, because Patreon has it weirdly. Like,
now?
When you're... No, because they have tier classes and you get certain things. And yeah, eventually you get those cosplayers to do nudes. Like, the ones we follow. I'm not going to name names. And then,
You follow.
And then,
the only thing I follow is a whiskey
but for the most part, it's for other things that you can actually give you bonuses. You don't want bonuses for bitches giving you nudes. You're like, alright, whatever, just give it to me straight up.
Why would you want bonuses? Posters
you already seen the thing? It doesn't matter.
Shit like that.
It doesn't matter. OnlyFans is straight up. You get,
sir,
it's all pictures and videos.
You're not a fan of these people. You just want to fucking see naked people.
Yeah.
And then you have fucking shit for that, like Pornhub and shit. This is literally for people that like the stuff that these people are creating. These are what these platforms are for. These are for to show, like, a thank you for creating shit.
Nigga, why are you such a simp?
Yeah, but just like everything else, porn makes it it makes it a success.
Yeah. See.
Like before, even OnlyFans, I really didn't start hearing about it until you started seeing porn stars or these cosplay chicks that started doing like lewds and nudes for it.
Yep.
Before then, you really didn't hear about it. Now, I will say that Patreon,
you
I had heard of
music guys.
I had heard of
I
Patreon.
never heard of OnlyFans for music guys.
No, I've heard of
more than that.
It's because you're into some gay shit.
Sorry, I follow the Austin scene, and Austin people are weird.
Ugh.
Yeah, I heard myself saying it too.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway.
That's gross.
What, you don't like Austin?
That's why you're a fucking simp.
Fuck no.
Oh.
Nobody likes Austin. Austin is like fucking that weird cousin nobody really wants to invite to parties, but you have
It's not even weird. It's just it fucking pretends to be weird.
There you go. See?
They're hipsters. I'm not saying they're not.
I wouldn't say weird is not the right word. Awkward cousin. It's the autistic cousin that just joins the family. And you're like, all right, cool. Like Texas, Texas likes Texas, but we hate on other Texas. Because we're like Mexicans. Mexicans hate Mexicans.
No, all of Texas hates all Texas.
Exactly, like I said.
It's just the way it is.
But if other people talk shit about Texas, then, they're going to back it up.
Yeah, then you're going to get fucked up.
Exactly.
Well, it's because Texas cities are prideful. You want to be the best. You're like, oh, man, fuck Houston and Dallas. It's all about fucking SA. And it's say vice versa, right? And Austin's always been that place for creativity and weirdness. It is full of hipsters, but there's a lot of good stuff that come out of it. It's a pretty place. I mean, you enjoy going over there for the food.
I do. I just don't like anybody that fucking defends it.
I like the music that comes out of there. There's a lot of good music that comes out of Austin because it's a fucking city for music. And if you
No,
want,
that would be Dallas. That's why the House of Blues is
oh
over
hell
there.
no, Austin I think is better music than Dallas.
Mm,
A lot of okay,
this is why
a lot of
nobody
indie
believes.
music comes out of Austin.
This is why
How about
nobody
that?
believes you.
No,
No.
Roman, you're the music guy. Dallas or Austin for music? They're losing?
They're both music hubs. I mean, there's no like denying that. Which one's more popular? I have no idea. Probably. I don't know. Just because I guess they have different styles that come out of it.
I honestly think it would be Dallas. Like
Austin is a college town, so that's where like a lot of I guess indie things would come out of it.
South by Southwest is in Austin. That's one of the biggest
Dallas.
music things.
yeah, but that's all. It
Yeah,
really
but
has.
it's trash now.
Yeah. No, I would say Dallas because anytime you see big fucking music artists or whatever, they don't really hit Austin all the time. They
always hit Austin.
They always
They
hit
always
Dallas.
hit Austin, Doug.
They always
hit
hit
Dallas.
Austin.
They hit
like that's the
Dallas.
one place they want.
Austin and Austin
I think they
and
hit
Dallas
Dallas
are the
more
two
than
that they'll
like
hit.
if they had to choose one time to hit Texas,
It's
they would
Austin.
more than likely go to Dallas.
No, because they know that there's more money in Austin because of the college kids and the scenes. You have what
I
is
would
it called?
disagree.
City, the Music City Hall there. You have
The Austin City Limits.
yes, Austin Cinemas. You have a lot of music coming out. I mean, Dallas is a rocker place. I'll give you that. It's like, but older rock. It was a home fucking for Pantera and all of them. But I think Austin just has. You know what? Austin has a lot of indie music coming out of it, and I like indie music. I like, I don't know, bluesy style music. That's why I follow them. Anyways, what the fuck were we talking about, Robert?
How you're a
No
simp.
idea.
Oh yeah, so this bitch made a Dorito feet thing, which I find feet gross.
Oh yeah.
Cause I don't know, fucking feet are dirty and you walk on them.
Yeah,
and
yeah, it's just like I don't throw up at the sight of them unless they fucking have like maggots crawling out of them and shit.
Ooh.
I don't know. The
Gross.
cheesy Dorito feed look pretty dirty, bro.
It looks dirty, but I'm just like, it's just gross. Like they're like the feet are just gross because they're usually just dirty. That's it.
Yeah.
I guess. Anyway,
But I
just
have
outrageous.
no like.
when I saw that one video for the guy who signed up, apparently at that time of recording, she already had about 369 people subscribe to her at $35. He said that she made like 35 something,
Oh, man.
$35,000 in like that weekend or that hour.
Generally, for this bitch is gonna make money because people want to know what the hell she's doing. So people will be like, "I'll pay for it," so the world won't pay for it.
Everybody knows. Everybody likes a good troll,
Right.
That's why she fucking
So-
what you call it, cloud ride or bite on
Cloud
fucking
chase.
cloud chase that fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Look, I'm guessing out of the 369 people that subscribed by the time you make the video, half of them were just there to see what kind of trolly shit she was gonna do.
I think the
And the
other
other half was because people think she's pretty. I personally don't think she's pretty.
I think the other half were kings that they were like, all right, bitch, we're gonna see what you could pull out this whole month. If she don't pull out anything good, they already saved the pictures and they're just gonna put it on Google for free.
You know, but at that point, I doubt she fucking cares because she's already made pretty good bank.
Yeah, that's fine. But she won't get more if her shit's being shared.
No, because
I think
that bitch is
you're
smart. She'll find some
uh,
other way to be like, oh shit, we
Yeah.
gotta go and
Maybe.
resub, and there you go.
You're-
Once
you're-
again,
Maybe.
You're denying two big groups that love her: pedophiles because she looks really young, and simps. Simps are gonna simp. Pedophiles are gonna fucking pedophile. You know
I
what
guess the pedophile is like another form of simp, just the creepier version of it.
I don't know. Like I could maybe stand a simp.
Well,
Maybe.
if-
I stand Tony.
That's true. I mean, not really, because you haven't hung out around him or called
That's
as much.
true, but that's
wait,
just
wait,
You
because-
easily ignore Tony.
wait. First of all, how am I a simp? I don't pay for anything.
Nigga, we already told you you're a simp, nigga. Shut up.
Is it
Just
'cause-
accept it,
is
Ducky.
Is it because I treat girls with like respect?
Ugh.
All right, so girls don't deserve respect. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, not at all. It's
Wow.
it's the fact that you believe in this fucking.
You're a nigga who believes that there's a knight in shiny armor. You that, I'm the old type man where you gotta protect the woman and her chastity and blah blah blah.
I
you
was just
fucking
trying to see the.
sad nigga.
I was just trying to put out the whole fucking picture. I'm not over here defending anybody.
Whatever. Simp.
Like that Delphine chick. I personally don't like her.
Never use a Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
There
I'm okay
you
with
go.
being a simp.
And gay.
Man, you gotta stop using the N-word too, man. Come on.
Yeah.
True.
You know, simp is down with the name.
Didn't you get you got like chastised a bit? I saw that on Facebook.
Oh yeah, some chick fucking put something. I don't know. I don't care. If I don't know the person, why would I care?
That's true.
I know Fifi.
She was also black and was just like, She was like, what did you just say?
Yeah,
what did you just write?
I think I either put a laugh emoji or a thumbs up on her thing, on her comment. I was like, there you go, good for you.
We are in a hypersensitive time era, man. Can't say anything, can't do nothing without
really
or hurting someone or being classified as something.
I feel like being in the hood thing. Like I told that other black guy when I was in college, where I said it out loud, out of anger to a Mexican dude. I was like, nigga, what the fuck you want? And the black guy saw me and he was just like, whoa. And I was like, sup? He's like, did you say that? I was like, yeah, man. I was like, I usually don't say it all the time, but I'm from the hood, so it's alright. I don't care. I told him, I was like, it's any other word. I don't give a fuck. It's like, if it offended you, I'm sorry. But if it happens again, I probably won't apologize. And he was like, okay. And I was like,
in that
alright.
context, you can't get mad at a word like that.
Yeah, because I ain't used the hard R.
You're not using the R. You're not doing it to
But it doesn't matter.
Color.
Like, it doesn't matter because you don't get to choose how people
feel.
Feel.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, but like when I hear the word beaner being tossed around on us, I don't get offended.
Well, okay, I was thinking about that. I was thinking like, are we just accustomed to just being like what it is what it is, or
you know what
like
it is?
what is? Because to be honest with you, it doesn't offend me. Like talking about like if I've experienced racism, I think we went through that like on the last episode.
Yeah.
Like experiencing racism. If I have, I didn't even think about it. I was like, yeah, whatever. I just brushed it off. So whenever I hear beaner, I call myself a beaner. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter.
Wetback,
but spick,
fucking. There's a whole bunch of shit to use for Mexicans or Hispanics.
I mean, there's a bunch of words for anybody.
I don't know. I think we were raised on getting shit talked to, and we do shit talking as either fun or a way to
terms
bond
of
with people.
endearments.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's harder for words to hurt Hispanics. At least on a personal level for me. Like, if someone calls me a beaner, wetbag, fucking, I don't know. I've been called a lot of names.
Not true, because there's other people that are offended by that.
I feel it comes from a white person's...
Maybe it's like... Say we're in a group of people. It's like a poor side of town thing, you know what I mean? Like, we all just don't care because we have other shit to worry about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
maybe it's that.
What I'm saying, like, in Eric's little thing where he said it to someone else, A, it wasn't a black person. B, it wasn't targeting the black person. So why would the black person get offended? It's like if it's someone yells beaner at me and I don't get mad, but someone next to me gets mad and they make a big commotion of it. And you're like, hey, I'm okay with it. Doesn't bother me. And they're like, no, man, you're fucking, I don't know, putting back Mexicans hundreds of years and whatever. And they do this big old spiel where they get offended more than you.
I think it's the white guilt.
And you were the fucking target. I've never gotten that. Like, if you go and call these racist terms to someone in their face and they get offended, okay, that's bad. But if you're saying it to someone and you're not targeting someone and someone next to you gets mad, I never understood that. I was like, hey, we're not talking to you.
I believe that's just an angry person looking for a reason to hit somebody.
If the person being targeted is not offended by the words because they know, hey, you don't mean it, like, I call my niggas a lot. You know, I say it because that's the way I'm used to it. If someone's going to get offended because I call my friend my nigga and be like, yeah, man, you can't say that, you can't do that, but my nigga's cool with it, I don't get it. I
got the okay from my black friend from elementary.
Yeah, that's one guy, though.
Plenty of people.
That's one person.
Oh, I get a pass because I'm really dark colored.
And then when you get to say
I
Nyoka,
don't know if you get a pass. Alright, calm
No,
down.
and I went to see him Phillips. They gave me a pass. He's like, "You're one of us." I was like, "Cool."
told you.
Again, I think it's more of like I think it's just more like a hood thing, just because like we're all
if you're gonna carry yourself from the
more
hood,
than anything,
you get.
that.
I think people gotta see
I don't
that
think that gives
could.
you a right to say it. I think that
Now look, it's
there's
not
some
whether or not
people that are-
you know what your right is. Freedom of speech. That's your right of saying whatever the fuck you want.
For sure.
So when you tell people you don't have the right to tell it, it's not like, oh, okay, fucking polite police nigga here. It's like, fucking fuck you. What's your problem?
But there is some terms. See, I am a hypocrite though, because there is some words that even if they're not targeted at me, sound kind of hateful. But that's usually when they pick people with handicaps. Like, I don't like it when they call people with Down syndrome retarded. I don't like it when they fucking make fun of the people that have handicaps. I would be like, man, that's not fucking cool. But mostly because I think in my head they can't defend themselves,
I mean, some of them can.
or they don't understand that they're getting made fun of. So I try to intervene. But
I think it's
that's
because
just me because I'm a simp.
I think it's because they do it behind their back that pisses me off the
No.
most. Because back in elementary, there was this short little girl who made fun of one of the special ed kids. You know how you do the whole retarded thing with like you cross your arm between your thing, you're just like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
She did that a lot, and I was just gonna beat her because I was just like, man, fuck you, you're short and nobody loves you. Your parents are divorced. And apparently she grew up to be a fat, short, lesbian bitch with like 2 kids, 3 kids, and a drug problem. So she got her comeuppance. That's happy endings.
She got her karma thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've seen people, like I've gone to the mall. I've seen people do it like just fucking blatantly, to be like around people with Down syndrome and people with handicaps, and they're just fucking mean. And they're making fun of them, calling them these words, and I could see that the people that I usually see as people with the parents are usually older, so they're like, oh, just ignore it, keep walking. But they're just, I was like, man, you guys are a piece of shit, though. You shouldn't fucking be doing that. That's when I say something or I try to do something.
Yeah, because you're defending a defenseless puppy.
But you see, I think the defense is public. What happens if they don't care if they get called retarded?
I mean, they care sometimes, or maybe they can't hear it if they're deaf.
So I'm guessing that's the mentality of people that come up and be like, man, you shouldn't be using those words. Because they think
No.
helping someone that can't help themselves.
I'm just saying, if you're making fun of someone that's mentally incapable of defending themselves or understanding, even autistic people. Like, I can make fun of autistic people just in general, but I don't like making fun of autistic people to autistic. I don't fucking pick on autistic people, but I've seen people pick on them, and I stand up for them. I'm like, hey man, fucking quit it. Like when we were at work, I defended a couple of people. I was like, hey, if I hear you talk to him like that, you're fucking out of here, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And they're like, oh, sorry. And I was like, cool, just don't do it. I've done that. Me and Carlo have done that plenty of times. And we're nice to people like with Down syndrome people and whatnot. But like I said, that's the difference between a race thing and, well, it's not really that big of a difference between race thing and fucking, how they were born, like, uncapable. But, if I see a white dude call a black guy the hard N word, the R word, then hard N, fucking, I know that white person dead. That black person is gonna call his other black friends or just go one-on-one and beat the shit out of them. I've seen it plenty of times. I've seen plenty of videos. I laugh every time where this white guy's like, fuck you, you fucking nigger, and then boom, 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 out in the ground, fucking curled up and just moaning.
That's what I was saying. I was gonna say, dude, it's funny that these people that come around and say these hurtful words to people are usually the cowards. Like, the moment you confront them, they get scared and run away. Or the moment, you step up to them, they're like, nah, man, I'm sorry. And I was like, God damn it.
It's comeuppance.
It's just
but
fucking trash.
very, very rarely have I seen anybody go and be like, say Down syndrome or something on their physical body messed up where somebody just belittles them, and see that person just fucking like retaliate. They don't. They just stay there. They get really sad, and then they cry, and that shit's not cool. So other people stand up for them.
That's how I've seen shit happen to girls that makes me want to defend girls till the day I die. Because girls could be fucking mean to girls like crazy, right, to begin with, and then guys are just mean to girls. And some of them don't fight back. Some of them just fucking take it, and you could tell in their face that they're being bothered by the words these guys were telling them.
And that's where you become their fucking
right
knights, and you beat the shit out of the dude, and then you get some puss at the end.
I just fucking defend them no matter what. That's how I was raised. My dad said you always fucking defend a girl no matter what. No, I don't know. Words are crazy, but
it's not even words. It's more like feelings.
Yeah,
that's what people are trying to defend and fucking get other people to be on their side about, is feelings.
I don't know. Like I was saying, dude. I was saying that, oh, why is someone getting offended? But the more we talk about it, I was like, oh, I could see it now, I guess. Because you don't understand the mentality of someone, and they might think that, oh, someone's being, if someone's defenseless, I want to speak up about it.
Like there's some people that are genuinely care about other people, and that's why they'll say something. And there's other people that'll just say it to get attention. Like, we all know that those people that are doing it just to get attention, like, nobody really likes them. Like, when you're just, yeah, exactly. But when somebody genuinely cares about like other people, just people in general, and they get offended by that, it's just kind of like, it's like what you were saying. It's just like defending those that don't. In the case of like race, it's somebody that feels like, oh, that's fine. Somebody that's just brushed that off their entire time, and then someone telling them, hey, that's not saying that you should feel something, but there's other people that do. So maybe stick up for yourself and your race, I guess you could say.
Which I was watching some political things, and they were saying to fix racism, you gotta take race away. How do you think of that as a solution? Like, how you fill up paperwork or you do anything, you have to tell them what kind of race you are? They're saying get rid of that. And does that set us back, or is that the way to fix things?
That sounds really dumb, because that takes away culture.
Does it though? Because if you for a credit card,
when you put in race, you don't put brown, black, white, or nothing like that. You put Hispanic, African American, black, or white, right, or Caucasian.
But isn't that race though? Isn't they tied together? Like what
you can't get it.
Like what does it matter to get a credit card or insurance if you're Mexican, black?
For certain things, sure.
Right?
You don't need it.
Well, there's.
But it's more of an identification, so you could see if they're who they say they are. If you put your name as John Smith, is that a Mexican guy or a white guy?
How could you not tell by the?
Can you tell that John's fucking Mexican or white?
Oh, John's white. He just pretends.
See.
No.
And it's identification. So when you say. I'm not saying it should be used as a process to be given something that everybody should get, or if you're eligible to get something, but it's more like it's there. So should that person do something wrong, or they have to deal with the consequences of not following that contract, you could give that description to the authorities or to whoever. It's like, oh, who's this? I don't know, fucking Roman Smith. He's like, oh, he's a guy he's a male, fucking Hispanic, whatever.
I think technology has evolved so much where you don't have to describe people like that. There's take pictures.
That's stupid.
Is it?
Yes.
Like if someone has
pictures don't help.
Roman,
pictures
give a picture of Roman and be like, oh, this is who we're looking for.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, what's he look like?
Race.
A Mexican dude with black hair, glasses, fat, thin. Now.
Well, they were trying to get solutions for racism.
Oh, thanks.
There's no fix to racism.
Well, you let me fucking finish.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Get rid of racism, right? Get rid of race. Like, you don't have to put them in any kind of paperwork that you're this certain race. And you start judging people by their class. I think Mark has said that. Maybe that would be a solution. If you judge people from poor, mid, or rich. And you start judging people that way. Does that create more problems, though? Like,
yeah, because that creates a superiority complex, even more than race.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I have that. I think all
but you're
poor
a piece
people
of
are
shit.
Well, that's what America is. That's what humanity is.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Roman, put your 2 cents here. Is America more like Eric or no?
How so, like Eric?
Like, attitude he has where he thinks he's better than most people. Even though we know that he's not better than most people.
Even though I know I'm not better than most people.
Like, he carries himself that he thinks he's a fucking king. I know he takes that, like, a little bit too close to heart. That he thinks that he's above people. Now, you think America's that way? Or most people think they're above certain people?
Oh, there is a
I don't know. I don't know how to like really. That's tough because we're going off of everything that we're going off of in terms of this is through social media, and social media is such a small percentage of people. Like this America isn't social media.
I mean, I was talking about this. The girl I saw the interviews was media, like big media. We're talking about like I think she's a politician. I should really do get these names and write them down.
You should really have cold hard facts or bulletin
Right.
points. Because you're going with, I think it was this chick I saw maybe like, I don't know, Tuesday.
Oh, I know I saw
or
it.
something.
I know I saw it. I know we're talking
I didn't
points.
really fully
I just can't
understand what she
remember
was
her fucking
saying.
name. I understood. She's like, maybe
okay.
this is. I'm putting out there to see if you guys have the same mindset as her.
I'm cool with class.
If getting rid of race, is that going to solve the problem of racism?
I mean, you literally cannot get rid of race.
I don't think you can get rid of racism. Just honestly, I don't think you can.
So it's an endless battle?
No, it's not like it's not even a battle. You just kind of cool it with. You can't get rid of racism.
I want to see him navigate this.
It's just really hard to explain that you can't really get rid of racism because
so it's an
when we
battle.
picture racism, when we picture racism, first thing you picture is a white person just hating on all colors, all races.
See, that's dumb because I've seen fucking colored people be racist against white
I know,
people.
but you're just fucking. When you hear racist, automatically we're. Fucking.
You're thinking of white man doing something wrong.
White person, KKK, Nazi, fucking skinhead, bald, blue eyes, whatever. They're the ones who, granted, that were more famous for being racist with the whole World War II thing, but other people forget that. I'm not even sure if it's like a race thing, but black people killed black people in Africa.
Well, black people kill black people here in America.
Well, yeah.
Actually,
and then Mexicans kill a lot of Mexican people that don't follow line or whatever. But it's
minorities are killing minorities a lot more than white people are killing minorities.
Yeah, because of classism. The poor want to try and step up and do stuff that they're not allowed to go through legally.
Turns out there's a lot of fucking famous and rich colored people.
Yeah, but they all done stuff that they regret or they had to do underhanded shit that they want hidden, right? You gotta do dirt to get that work.
Okay.
So, if you're gonna focus
I like
more
that Eric's talking in fucking sound bites.
Right?
Easily clippable.
That's another thing the media does, you know that, right? They wait for those clippable moments
sure,
and try to fucking fold it.
If you're gonna focus more on class, it's gonna be a bigger problem because the poor outweigh the rich a lot. And if you're gonna go through class of whatever you could get, it's gonna be. I mean, it's still stacked up against you pretty badly.
But you still get you still get judged by class. You just don't know it because you don't fill a box that says you're poor.
Because there's nobody killing. There's no cop.
Actually, you do fill a box saying you're poor or not because they ask you how much you make in a year. And that
Yeah, I'm just trying to
that-
figure out what that lady's trying to fucking do. Like, is she gonna try and make this a class war now instead of a race war?
She was just throwing ideas out there
I
because
mean-
they're like us. They don't know what the solution for racism is,
There is.
right? Because they want the chaos to kind of end or calm down. And
Well,
people
they're
are be
not-
like, we can't calm down because you gotta keep your foot on the gas while people are having attention. Black Lives Matter, right?
You know how the chaos comes down by not fucking giving it as much media light as it is.
Which they kind of turned that around now because now the second wave of Rona's coming along and it's trying to cover the protests and all that. I don't know if you've seen that in the media. That is shit's trying to get blanket overed.
Well, no
Like-
shit. That's all they do. They
Like
just,
this week, what have you heard as much as you did last week of the Black Lives Movement?
No, this week I've heard more about that bitch that got lost in Fort Hood. I guess one of her commanding officers tried to assault her sexually or make her do something that she didn't want to. She complained. She filed for a complaint. She called her mom. She went missing. So it's another, fucking higher ups getting rid of their lower downs that they figure like, how can you say no to me if I'm better than you? And then people are going to see that and they're going to be like, oh, the fucking rich get away with whatever because the poor blah, blah, blah.
Like, all
well,
this-
they can get away with it because they know how to, one, keep their mouth shut, two, pay enough people with enough money to keep them shut. And back then, and either way,
Actually,
right there, they always got to look
rich
behind
don't-
their shoulder
the rich
because...
don't keep their mouth shut. They just know how to silence shit. It's different.
Whatever, dude.
Because they go
They
around
got enough
boasting
money
this
to
shit.
pay whatever,
Yeah,
and then
true.
it comes back and eats them in the ass, or they have to get rid of the people that know it. It's just a whole lot of work to do it, rather than just being a poor person say, I got away with it, maybe, or fucking, yeah, I did it, and then you just serve your time, or
Yeah, because this week all I heard was
face
Trump,
the consequences.
the Trump and his rally. People were fucking hula all over that shit.
I didn't hear shit about
But
it.
I really didn't hear anything of the Black Lives Movement other than the T.I. and this girl.
The only thing I've heard so much this week is fucking Last for Us 2 is coming out, and people are super hype about it.
The Last of Us 2 came out. And Roman, I was going to ask you, unless you have anything to say about the political side. I know you don't follow media. So yeah, I'm pretty sure if asking you what have you seen this week, you're like, I don't know. What have you seen this week, Roman? On your
On
feeds?
media?
Yeah.
Just the rise of like the COVID cases and how like they're trying not to link more COVID cases with these protests that are happening.
I mean, that's what it is.
So I've been keeping my eye on things, but honestly, it's just one of those things.
It's a lot of noise, right?
I don't know what to do at this point. At this point, I seriously thought about maybe I'm just gonna get rid of all my social media, like just altogether. Just because
but how are we connected with people, though?
Well, I don't even. Don't worry about the connection with people. You can text people that
Yeah.
you care about or people you know.
Yeah.
Like, social media is not there to connect with other people. It's not what it is meant to be. Like,
it's exactly what it's meant
No,
to be.
it's
Social
not.
media was
What
invented
it's meant to be,
not.
but what
it's meant to be that, but it's not what it's used for.
I know it's not
You're
used for. I
not
just
there.
the way you use your words. That is a difference, sir. Social media is meant to connect you with other people.
Well,
we don't use that.
but
No, you
we
don't.
all know that it does. Like we all know
Social
that
media is
nobody
used
uses
as
it for
time
that.
killers,
Or not nobody, but a majority of people.
anonymous.
use it for that.
It's there to fucking throw your opinions in there and squabble with people who disagree with you if you feel like it. And you got the mad lads that fucking play devil's advocate to everything to fucking, just
See,
let's throw fucking wrenches everywhere because fuck it, we're bored. That's what it is.
Like, I stopped using social media as much. And that's why I like TikTok so much. I know it's social media, but I like TikTok video because it's just dumb videos.
Not really. There's some cool shit I learned on there on how
true.
to cook and stuff.
Oh, there's that dude that gives out the urban legends, and that dude fucking is freaky.
Yeah. There's that too.
But I don't like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram where people are just yelling noise right now. Where I watch TikTok for Call of Duty videos and
My Facebook
Disney
feed is
and
pretty
pretty
much. My Facebook feed is pretty much just funny memes. This one girl I knew since like middle school, just throwing out a lot of positivity, but also a lot of weed things. Looking hella fine. and I tell her she looking hella fine. Other ones is just anime
And she doesn't
stuff that I
respond
can
to
see.
me.
Huh?
And I think she unfollowed me.
No.
Wait, isn't Eric be the simp, Roman?
She's known me
Is
for a while.
Isn't that
Actually,
simpy?
to be honest, she's the first girl in middle school that gave me a letter that says she liked me, but because another dude wrote something on the bottom, she wrote something. He wrote something in the bottom. I threw the letter to her face because I had at one point pride, and I thought I had some self-worth. So that kind of bit me in the ass.
You still have pride, and you still carry that self-worth. You think you're fucking worth it more than everybody else.
I am.
That has not changed.
No, because it's satirical.
That's okay.
What?
Anyways, Roman.
I could say I'm a big old piece of shit, and I know this. But because I own it and I know it, I know I'm better than you, Mister.
Hey.
I deny shit.
Hey, you never say you're a piece of shit. You always fucking like, I'm God's gift.
Nigga.
You always say you're God's gift. No,
Roman,
sir.
have I not said that I agree that I'm a piece of shit all the time?
All the time.
All the time. See? You're just a hater who
I ain't got a front on that.
Exactly. See, he ain't fronting. That's why you suck, Tony. That's why you a simp, nigga.
Oh, I guess.
That's why you a simp. You just like,
No,
but
but
I see my brother around
Eric,
people
you're
that...
being real. You're being real ducky.
No.
Yeah, Tony.
I seen Eric around people that don't know him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm great. I'm just whatever."
and people.
And I tell him,
like
I tell him, "Nah, he's a piece of shit." He's like, "Nah, you a piece of shit. I'm whatever. Whatever." I see that. Like we're around Roman, John, and Mark, and yeah, everybody knows he's a piece of shit. So he's like, "Yeah, I'm a piece of shit." But it's around the people that don't know him and the people that he wants attention from, like girls and shit, and he goes, I'm not a piece of shit. I'm fucking great. I seen him.
True.
I personally seen him, and I call him up on it, and he's like, hey man, you're just a piece of shit. Or I let them know, hey, Eric's no king, or Eric's a piece of shit. He's like, man, what are you talking about? I'm fucking God's gift.
Sounds to me like there's a hater out there.
I'm just saying, nigga, it's the groups, like around the homies and the friends and the brothers. Yeah, they know who you are already. So you can't deny who you are.
I don't deny who I am.
But around people that don't know you personally or have known you, like, being a piece of shit that you are, you're like,
of all,
I'm not that piece of shit. No, he's wrong.
Tony, you big dumb bitch. It's called first impressions. You leave a good first impression so you can ease the people into it. In fact, that was Roman and I's move when we went to Target when we were working in the white people side, in the good side. We would say, hey, what's up? And then we ask them how comfortable they are with certain things. And they're like, what? And then we let them know. And then they wouldn't fucking hang. Cool, fuck it. If they did hang, fucking, you gotta give people zips, baby. You don't chug it out. You big dumb bitch.
I guess you're right.
Look at you. You don't know shit. That's why you stay inside, you fucking weeb. You fucking simp.
You see how bad he gets when you call up all his shit?
I'm not calling. You're not getting me mad, dog. I'm telling you how it is, and I gotta put niggas in their place. You step on shit so it knows that it's still shit.
Ouch.
Yo, whack motherfucker. That's why Daddy died. He was ashamed of you. That's what he was. That's what happened.
Oh, yeah, happy Father's Day, people.
Happy Father's Day for those that still have them.
Or those who are fathers and listen to this. It's a cool weird turn.
That too, whatever.
Anyways, Roman, how you enjoyed Last of Us 2? This changes.
Yeah, they're fucking oof. That's a big oof of a segue.
Yeah.
That's a chick who don't have a daddy no more either. That's from Last of Us 1.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. See,
Roman, how you enjoying the game so far?
fucking cry.
I did cry. I showed the picture to everybody. Everybody in the chat.
I honestly wasn't sure what the fuck I was looking at. I was just like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, your cry face is just regular Roman, dude.
Yeah, I thought your eyes were red. I was like, nigga, you high?
I thought you know what I thought? I thought you had shaved again his shoulders, your face. I was a little lost until you said I was crying. I was like, oh, okay.
What, is he saying that he lost some weight? Because that second chin kind of hanging loose, though.
How?
Oh, yeah, that second chin be hanging.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are we looking at here? Just like, nigga, you sent it to the wrong chair. You're supposed to send it to a chick.
I don't want to do that. why am I going to send it to a chick?
That's your after I masturbated to your picture face. I've said that to some people. Or you look kind of tired. You're just like, huh. And they're like, really? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, Oh, thanks. And I was like, you're
Nigga,
welcome.
that's fucking gross. Something wrong with you.
That's just
You
being
need-
real.
You need Jesus
What is
in your
wrong
life.
with being real? You just gotta be honest, Tony.
We got,
That's why Mama don't love you either.
Who was it, Chappelle or When Real Goes Wrong?
Yeah, that's Chappelle.
Yeah.
That was the parody of it. But has Chappelle has he not been an honest dude?
Keeping it real.
He has been
Sometimes
honest.
goes wrong.
It's true.
Do you see? No, it does. It goes wrong when you don't know how to properly execute it, sir.
You sir don't know.
I know I executed enough to where I don't care.
Anyway, so this game is pulling your heartstrings?
Yeah, like in the first, I'd say, it took me 3 hours, and it won't take people that long. I can only play it in 20. Because I can only play it in 20-minute spurts because I get fucking anxious with that game. I was getting anxious leading up to that moment where I cried because I knew it was gonna happen and there was no way to stop it.
What happened?
I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody that if Clarissa listens and she wants to play it or something.
Just give us your general review of the game. Is it good though? Is it live to the hype?
Yeah, I don't know if it's. Hold on.
Is the story captivating?
Let me think about this.
Let him think.
Let me
I'm
think
putting
about
some questions so you can answer. Is the story still captivating? Are the graphics good? Is it worth? Was it $60?
Yeah, yes.
I would think so. If you did play the first one, you should definitely play the second one.
Okay.
Just because it's a continuation of the story.
Now,
it's 4 or 5 years later, something like that, where it takes off.
would you recommend it to someone who didn't play the first one and doesn't plan to play the first one to play the second one?
Yes, because the beginning of the game explains everything that happened in the first game.
Oh, so they recap it pretty good?
And yeah, they do kind of like a cut scene of everything.
I mean, you
So,
could always go to
even
YouTube
if
and
you
watch
did-
the first cutscenes. This is pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. If you didn't play the first one, you can still start on the second one. I'd still say play the first one, even though it is kind of dated in terms of its mechanics because it's a PS3 game.
How smooth is the gameplay?
The gameplay is Naughty Dog, buttery smooth. It's just the gameplay is good. The pacing seems really good, though. Like I've said, I've only been able to play it like in 20 to 30-minute spurts because I have the game fills you. I don't know if it's gonna fill everybody with this, but me being an anxious person like ramps up that anxious feeling. That like, oh fuck, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? But it is fun for sure.
Is it that type of gameplay where you're like, how do I say it? Kind of like Prince of Persia or Assassin's Creed, where you got to sneak around to complete stuff, like try not to be seen.
For sure, there is some of that. You can go guns a-blazing, like you can.
Hell yeah.
The only thing is that the depending on your difficulty that you're running, like your resources are limited, so you're not constantly gonna be finding like ammo for your guns. You know, it's not a like a looter shooter kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You have very reserved ammo. Including like your medical kits, like how you can craft that kind of stuff. It's kind of like the reason I like it is because it's not an open world game. I have a lot of problems with open world games. I tend not to finish them because, of course, I get sidetracked with side quests.
Yeah.
I do like more linear games, and that's why I do like The Last of Us. Is that it's a linear game. It's how can I say?
Point A to point B, get this done so you can finish the story.
Yeah, and there's a little exploration that you can do, and by finding little notes and things.
So there's side quests, but the big picture is finish the game.
No, it's not. They're not side quests. It's just filling out the world more.
Okay.
Like filling out like the area like in which you're going in.
I heard the game is dark. Is it true? Not like dark content, but just like a dark game. Like you have to fucking.
You gotta have your brightness up.
Well, I mean, it is partly a horror game. You know what I mean? Like you are partly fighting zombies, so it's kind of meant to be that. But it's also like, it's also not everywhere is gonna have lights. You know what I mean? Because there's not that the infrastructure of America is gone. So you're not
the
gonna
content is
have
hard to begin with. Like,
yeah,
it's
like
not it's not a happy story.
Professor Vargas. Professor Vargas. Is there jump scares in this bitch?
No, not really. Like there's things that jump out at you, but you're not scared about it. Like the anxious that I'm talking about is purely through like everything that they're setting up in the story.
Also, story setting is good. And he's get
yeah,
you
because it's immersive. I hate that word, but it is immersive.
Oh, you put yourself in the world?
Would you say
yeah, exactly.
Once you finish it, would you play it again for the story? Is
Probably
it replayable?
not, because I tend not to replay a bunch of story games unless it's given enough time, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
So you're
I'm not one of the. Yeah, I'm not I'm not the platinum. You know, I'm not the trophy chaser or anything like that. So I don't do those constant replays.
As long as it gives you the ending to your story, you just alright with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just so you can feel like you completed it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I do like the story. Like I genuinely like the story, even though it fucking rips my heart out.
So you put yourself in the story and it just fucks with you, so you gotta take a break.
Can we give guesses on how the thing will end? I know you haven't played it.
No, nigga,
but
no.
Can I just give you I never played it. I just want to say that chick dies.
No.
All right.
Shut up.
Want to spoil it for
I'm
you.
just saying. Something tells me that Ellie's gonna die. I hope she does.
Ouch.
Because that's how it's gotta end. If she was the cure in the first one and they haven't fixed it yet, they gotta take her blood. Fucking bang bang boom, take it out of her.
Neil Druckmann, who's the writer of the game, has said that if the first the first game, Last of Us, was about love, then this one's purely about hate.
Ooh, I like that.
It's
nice. You know, I think Aaron said something about that.
Yeah. It's there's like a little
her character development.
The character in the first one, she wanted to fucking kill or strike back.
Yeah, she was a pacifist, and then now she's straight up.
She's like, nah, fuck
that. No. Like you're getting that wrong.
What?
But that's why I would suggest that you go ahead and if you do want to watch those, I suggest you play it, just because.
But I don't have a PS3.
It's a good game. No, they did a remaster for PS4.
I told you I had the game somewhere around here.
No, you sold it to me.
Actually, when you buy your like your PS4, I remember they would just give it to you. It was just a code.
Downloadable game.
Yeah, it was just like, here, play this because you're gonna love it. And I was like, all right, I loved it.
I know about the game.
Are you looking forward to the PS5?
Yes.
Before we jump on that, 5 stars of the Last of Us. What do you give it?
I mean, I haven't finished playing it from
so far.
I mean, it's so early in the game. I've literally played. If we were to take actual gameplay, I've played like an hour and a half.
All right, so that hour, would you tell people to buy it? Yes.
Yes.
So what? 3 stars? That's good enough.
Give it your pen. Give it the pen at 3.5 stars.
I am I am more than confident that when I end up finishing the game, it will be like a 4.9, if not a 5-star for me.
Damn!
There you go.
Because the first one was a 5 out of 5. Like the first one, like built up to this crescendo of like you. At least I didn't exactly know where to go. Like that one, the first one ends on a note in which you're kind of like, I'm pretty sure this is going to happen, but they're giving you that red herring that it's not going to.
Do you think they're gonna make a Last of Us 3, which would just be just me?
The way that this one is set up, I don't think so.
Good.
I think they might. I think they might stop at 2.
Hell yeah!
But that's what I thought about the first one. Like I thought the first one was oh, okay, it's just gonna stop here. Like, it's a good self-contained story. They don't have to do that.
I feel like the third one would probably suck because she probably has a kid that she doesn't die.
But Neil Druckmann, that writer for Naughty Dog, doesn't work that way. Like they're able to take time between their games, just so if there's something that they want to do, that it'll come to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it gives them time to develop.
Is that guy the same one who did the Yakuza or Outlaw, or there was one where
Uncharted.
Uncharted? Did he do
he's
Yakuza
specifically
or?
Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
No, Naughty Dog is I don't remember the creator. He's a Japanese guy though.
Okay, because I thought Naughty Dog was like also about that one guy who like hacked into some shit and he was like a hacker or some shit like that, and he had to run through like the city of New York or San Francisco.
No, that's Watch Dogs. That's a Ubisoft game.
Oh, then I was wrong.
All right, so PS5, Ron, you excited for it?
Yeah. I'm again. The both of the systems have grown on me. Both of the PS5 and the
Xbox Scorpio.
The Series X, I think is what it's called.
The X, huh?
Oh.
So both of them have grown on me. I'm not completely like I don't love them, but I look at them and be like, okay. They at first glance they look fucking ridiculously silly, but after a while, I was kind of like, oh, okay, I get it. I know what they're like, the aesthetic they're trying to go for. So
I don't know. I mean, Xbox always made like bricks.
Yeah, they've always been a very like
bulky fucking.
Yeah, they always came.
The Xbox One was a big old box. Fucking
like they've never been about the slick.
Yeah.
Like PlayStation has constantly trying to like perfect that. Like you can look at the first place, like the PS1. You know what I mean? It's just like this gray box with this disc tray right up top.
That you just buttons that said power and open.
Exactly. I was saying it was restart. It was open and power.
Then they made the small PS1, then the PS2.
Yeah. And the PS2 was like chunky. You know what I mean? Like the PS2 fat. Like
I did like the slim for the cars though. That one was pretty cool.
The slim, like like again, it's like it's constantly this redesign to get it more slick. The same thing with the PlayStation 3. Like it was the first like rounded system that they had. Yeah. And it was chunky. It was heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
But it, they eventually like gradually made it smaller. It still had like the curve. Like what they were going for.
Yeah, we all know there's gonna be a PS5.
PS4 was that boxy feel with like it looked like steps, and then the PS4 Pro made it more steppier.
Yeah, like PS4, like I look at it, I'm like it's a ziggurat. You know what I mean? It's like a small little pyramid.
It just reminds me of a DVD player.
Yeah.
It's just like, but like it still has like an odd shape. It's still trying to go for this sleek look while still being like this boxy weird thing.
Yeah, it's trying to be like a supercar.
I always thought it was meant to be like...
like performance kind of thing.
They made it where it fits your entertainment center just right.
Yeah, and then it blends in with your entertainment center, right? Now, like PS5, like what they're doing is we want this to... It's first of all, it has like a quote unquote modern look. You know what I mean? Where it's like more rounded edges. But again, like it's the same thing. A lot of these things are trying to look more modern and sleek and like
futuristic,
quote unquote cool. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's supposed to go good on your entertainment center and shit. So people will be like,
exactly. Nice. It's supposed to be like a centerpiece instead of like the PS4 blending in. It's supposed to be a centerpiece. You know what I mean? So I get it. I get the aesthetic. It looks silly still, like standing up. I think once you do set it down on its side, it does look a lot better.
Did they say Did they say if it was supposed to be played standing up like the? I know there was a PS something.
There was more pictures online where they had it set down,
laying on its
side.
So
like the whole thing is like I think the vents are towards the back, like like almost any system.
Yeah.
So I think maybe it's designed like they want it to be up upright.
What?
But I'm just gonna put it on its
Did
side.
they release the launch titles? No, right?
Yeah. What PlayStation system
No.
was the one that you could play standing up?
PS3.
Yeah, you put it on its side.
It was a PS3, right?
Yeah, PS3. Well, specifically the PS Fat. Like the first run of them, you
Yeah.
can put it on its side.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
it's
you can
supposed
set
to
it
compete with the
They were
Xbox
trying to
360.
upright.
they were trying to compete with the Xbox 360.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And with Xbox, you see like this like, you see the original Xbox. It's this chunky fucking black VCR with a big green button on top.
Yep.
And then you go to the Xbox 360, and then they have like that sleek look. You know what I mean? Rounded edges. It
Yeah.
stands up. It stands upright. It has this simple, just big, power switch.
Yep.
It looks cool. You know what I mean? Like every iteration kind of makes it, but every iteration after that kind of makes it a little more boxier. You know what I mean? Like that's the it starts to go weird into like trapezoid, like rhombus type fucking things, and then you go into the Xbox One, and the Xbox One is kind of a return back to it being more, well, that kind of trying to blend in. You know what I mean? Trying to be your entertainment system. And
Yeah.
now with this other one, it looks more like to me, it still looks like a router. It just looks like a different router. But, it looks like a big CPU.
Yeah,
Like, that's what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks like a CPU. So they're like, hey, look, it's a game system, and it's small, and it'll fit anywhere, kind of anywhere you want it to. So like both of them are competing for two different.
Minimal space, but
like-
pretty good visual.
Exactly. So visually, I both find them okay. Like at first it was silly. Now I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, I see what they're going for. They look cool.
Visually, I
But-
prefer the Xbox. Games, I prefer the PS5.
I think I'm gonna go with the Spider-Man fucking PS5.
Dude, those are made up.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought they put it.
Yeah, they're fan made
Yeah, their
concepts.
Boss Logic is an artist. I don't know if he's done a lot of Street Fighter stuff. He
Damn.
decided how cool they could be looking.
Damn, I feel so lied to.
Apparently, if they zoomed in on the PS5 controller and the PS5, like the controller itself, has a pattern on it. It has the pattern of, if you remember the keynote, like their whole presentation, they had like the symbols for their face buttons, like the square, triangle, circle, cross.
Yeah.
Like they have that repeated on the surface of the controller.
Huh.
Which, don't get
So,
me
like-
wrong, if you wait a little bit, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a fucking PS5 with a theme on it.
Oh, no doubt. Like there's
Really?
gonna be people that are already gonna make like little, you know how they always have those vinyl stickers and stuff like that.
Way to customize
They're gonna
your
have,
PS5.
yeah, exactly. They're gonna have that like day one. Like people are already doing it.
Yeah,
You know what
you're not wrong.
as soon as they find out the dimensions, like it's gonna be out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as
I'll probably just stick
big
stickers to it.
game comes out for it, they're gonna have a special edition. Like they're just gonna.
Shit, we got a couple
Now-
months to save up and you can get all the systems. Because I think they're at five plus price point.
My whole thing, yeah, they're gonna be $500. Like, it should say that they're gonna go to 600. I don't think so. 600 is still in that realm of I'm not going to pay that kind of thing for most people.
Just
I
because
think
we know that they're going to drop down
$500
in price.
Yeah, I think people see $500 and see it as reasonable. Like, kind of looking at what they get out of these systems, out of these consoles.
Yeah, and they're
I
getting
think
better at
500
doing everything in one.
Exactly, and it's just getting like they're getting better and better. They're getting closer and closer to an actual like low end gaming rig.
Yeah, 'cause I
So
think the
people see
PS5
$500 and they're kind of like, yeah, okay, I'll pay that.
PS5 you could stream right off of it. You could have everything you need on it.
Yeah, I think both of them are going to do that now. Like I don't see Xbox not doing that.
Mhm.
I think PS4 really had the edge on that one. But the thing that determines which system I'll buy is just exclusives. And Xbox may have some good exclusives. The problem is they have Xbox Game Pass, right? And Xbox Game Pass, when you have it for your Xbox, you get first-party titles. So like anything that's from Microsoft Studios, you get. So any Gears of War, any Halos, any like that, you get them for free. You know what I mean? As long as you're subscribed to the Xbox Game Pass. The thing with my thing is those games that I do want to play, I can play on a PC because they have the Game Pass Ultimate, which is for PC. So for me, I already have an Xbox. You know what I mean? In my PC. Mm-hmm. So I don't have that with PS5. So I'm going to buy PS5 because there's exclusives that are exclusive to that console. I can't play them anywhere else.
Okay.
So that's why I'm gonna get the PS5. Maybe down the line I'll get an Xbox, but I doubt it.
There hasn't been any news for Nintendo for like a Switch 2, right? I know they released a couple games, and like it seems like the Switch is getting a lot of good games. Like a lot of good old games like Apex and...
But Nintendo always places their systems in the middle of the current gens. If you look at Switch, like PS4 and Xbox the Xbox One were already super established. By the time the Switch came out, they were already doing the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One S. So they were already on their second iterations while Nintendo was just like, we're going to drop this now. And it's smart for them because they know that, hey, these two are going to be fighting it out. We know that people are going to keep playing in our Switch because we have, like the classic games that we keep making better and better. And we can wait to develop a new console.
So far, I'm looking at the Switch is getting a lot of good games.
Oh, for sure. Like the Switch is the Switch saved Nintendo.
Slowly is becoming that one console you want to have.
For sure. So yeah, I'm gonna buy a PS5. I was super fucking hyped for the new Ratchet and Clank because I'm a Ratchet and Clank fan. Mm-hmm. I like the Ratchet games.
I saw some pretty good games.
I'm Ratchet.
I made a list of the games that I was like, oh man, these seem really, really good. Can't wait.
Yeah, the Little Devil Inside, like the music in it, like made me fall in love with it, and I was like, all right, I'm buying that game.
You know that happened to me in Cuphead. The reason I got Cuphead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Cuphead
really
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music's really good, and then you saw the art style, and you're like, oh fuck yeah, I like that art style too.
That hand drawn stuff.
Yeah, like the sprite kind of shit. But what was the other one? Oh well, of course the Spider-Man. I still have to play Spider-Man for PS4. So after I beat The Last of Us,
that just came out. It's been a while already.
Yeah, it's been out for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. No, a year and a half, I think. I do have to buy that one, so I will be buying that one. It is an open world game, but from what I've seen, it is sort of limiting, and you don't have to get those side quests to level up.
I heard it was a good game.
You don't need those power-ups. So.
I was surprised they were getting by it. He usually gets all the Spider-Man games.
Yeah, I wanted to get it, but I don't know where I fell from it.
But the Miles Morales one looks pretty cool, so I will be getting that one for sure.
There's a couple of games I saw that I want to get.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get both systems, because usually that's what we do.
Yeah.
We try to have all the systems that come out. I was thinking of not getting any and just getting the computer. But I saw the specs and it's like, oh, everything you could do on a computer you could do here. It's like, oh, cool, all right. Mm-hmm. But it's always there. If they put Magic Arena on the PlayStation, I'll be like, all right, have all my money.
I'm sure they're working towards that. I'm pretty sure Magic is, or Wizards. I don't know who developed it.
Yeah, Wizards.
But
it runs through.
I don't know if it's specifically Wizard of the Coast.
I think it runs through the Wizards thing.
Let me check. No, it has its own server for sure.
It's not Battle.net.
No, it's not Battle.net.
Okay.
Magic Arena. Do I even have it on my PC? I do not. I'll download it right now.
I've been hooked on it. I've been playing Magic because of the Battle Arena.
Oh yeah, it is developed and published by Wizard of the Coast. Okay, so I guess Wizard of the Coast has their own kind of video game department.
Which I wish
That's cool.
they would fix their shuffler. Some other games would be like, God damn it, can't believe this.
I mean, I don't see the appeal for Magic Arena too much.
I mean, it's just Magic. Literally, it's just Magic.
Yeah, but I've never been a fan of the Hearthstone aesthetic,
Oh,
and
okay.
they're like hardcore ripping that off.
Yeah, it's you have all the cards, and now they have Legacy. Well, it's not called Legacy; it's called Historic, and you could draft, and you have Cube. So it's just literally everything you could do in Magic.
Yeah,
And you could choose to free to play.
I'm assuming Magic Arena is just going to like replace MTGO or
Yeah, because they
Magic
started
the Gathering Online.
they started doing the tournaments this weekend on them.
Yeah, like I
Starship
already
games and
see
shit like that.
casual events, pre-release, Friday Night Magic, Draft Weekend.
Yeah, there's
So like
a whole
I'm
bunch
seeing
of
all of these things. Eventually, I think they're just gonna port it over. But I don't know. I think I'm just old and like the old
the old Magic.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, Magic Arena, and Pokemon Online. It's the only reason I need a computer.
mhm.
But if I could play those on my PS5, that'd be fucking dope.
I don't know how it will work too good. I mean, with the cursor moving it,
Nah,
it'd be weird.
maybe.
no,
know what
it's
you
just an
can't-
online game. That's all it is.
You know what you need
it'll just be.
a computer and a cell phone for? Hitting us up on our YouTube channel and Facebook.
Oh yeah, we do have some comments. If you guys want to be part of the conversation of do words hurt? What's better, the Xbox or the PS5?
Tony, a big ass simp. Just hit F in the chat.
F in the chat for the Simps. Go ahead and drop us a comment at youtube.com/Grimworks. And in the description, you have all our social media if you guys want to give us a follow or comment there if you want to. And now you can send us an email at citypod88@gmail.com. Eric.
citypod88@gmail.com.
Alright, Roman, now we got some comments. What we got lined up?
We do, and it's time for the Clarissa Clam Jam Power Hour.
Oh, come on and clam, and welcome to the clam. Clam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
All right.
I need Mark.
Yeah, we need Mark to bring that in home.
Yeah.
But we have two comments from her. The first one, apparently in Buffalo, New York, there was a guy in his early, maybe
he
she
was
meant
there
to
early.
yeah, maybe that,
Yeah.
maybe was there early, that ended up cleaning the streets at 2 a.m. and didn't stop until 10 a.m. There was a guy that was going to wake up and start cleaning the next day when he saw him, and apparently this kid had cleaned the majority of the area by himself without saying anything. The other guy ended up giving him his car as a gift, as a reward. Then another person had heard about it, and he owed an insurance company and gave him a year of free car insurance. I also believe that they started paying for scholarships for him for college. If you don't draw the attention will come.
True.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
There's a lot of clout chasers out there that are helping just for the following.
For sure.
But there's just people there with kind hearts that like, I'm just gonna help my community.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna do what's right.
There's a video of like literally
that's
this
like,
couple coming out of their car. They take a hammer away from a person that's trying to nail in a plywood to like one of the busted windows before they replace it. Mm-hmm. And the guy takes a couple pictures of the girl just looking like she's hitting it, then hands the hammer back to the guy and just goes away, or the drill. I think it was the drill. And they get back in their car and they just drive off. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's some real piece of
shit.
No, but when you do good just to do good, karma's gonna get there, and you will get your reward somehow. But just doing good is the reward itself. Seeing your community not fucked up.
You shouldn't be doing things so that you get
for recognition
something out of it.
Yep.
Even in karma, like even if if I do this good thing, karma will come back.
Yeah, but
Just
I think she was saying
you,
that if you do good, the reward's gonna find you.
I would say just do good.
Hey, just do good.
Just-
Don't be a
just
piece of
do good.
shit.
or spread positivity and shit.
Be good.
That's all I could say in these fucking times. Just like, don't be a piece of shit.
There's that famous quote: "Be who Mr. Rogers believes you can be." Am I right? Am I right?
I need Mr. Rogers in my life.
R.I.P. Rogers.
There is no more Mr. Rogers or Bob Ross.
He was a king.
Yeah, he was a king. I'll respect that.
He was a true king. Yes, I agree. I would simp so hard for that king.
Yeah, to be honest, OnlyFans hardcore.
When you were young, you could have, been a Mr. Rogers fan, but it was just he didn't have that mentality.
I definitely was a Mr. Rogers fan.
I like watching this shit.
I saw some of his stuff, but his voice would just lull me to sleep. So that's how I was a fan.
Just like I used to watch Bob Ross videos because we didn't have cable, so KRLN was our entertainment.
If I wanted some
get
good
down on some Julia Childs, some Rick
If I wanted
Bayless,
to
learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna cook some
Oh, dude. I used to like the Wolfgang Puck cooking videos too.
Was that the dude that said Bam?
No.
Ming Tsai.
That was Emma Lagasse.
Oh.
Yeah, Ming. I like Ming.
I don't know. If I wanted to go memes, I just put on public access and I can fall asleep anywhere. Doctors, dentists.
I always thought it was trash.
Huh?
Public access?
Public access was always trash.
Yeah, but that's where Mr. Rogers was at, no?
No, Mr. Rogers was KLRN.
No, it was
KLRN?
PBS.
Yeah, it's PBS. Yeah.
Fucking, isn't that what public access is? Public broadcast systems?
Yeah, but that's not.
Fucking whatever, dog. Look, my thing is, I watch Between the Lions, alright?
Oh, and Dragon Tales?
And Dragon Tales. When I got home, I didn't have no SpongeBob, no nothing. I watched that shit.
Oh, dude, I remember.
And then I wait till it was like.
Was fucking cry and watch fucking Wishbone.
And then I wait till it was like 10 o'clock. I didn't wait till 10 o'clock to watch fucking The Simpsons. As soon as I hear the news saying, well, today's Loudier's number is blah, blah, blah. Good luck to anyone who won. I was like, hell yeah, get the fuck out of here, dog. Put on The Simpsons. Followed by Seinfeld, followed by Frasier. And I'd fall asleep to Frasier.
Yup. The good times of public TV.
There were simpler times.
Yeah, there was.
And then I wake up like at 2 a.m. with a, hey, you want to meet some wild girls? Just pick up the phone. You know I can't call because my phone's in my mom's room.
And I know all you sluts want is money.
Yeah. Fuck it. But talk to me like
and
that.
I ain't no fucking shit.
Just talk like that, you thought.
One more comment.
She has one more comment. She has one more comment.
Alright, I like how Eric tries to stay optimistic, but the world doesn't work that way.
Me? Optimistic?
I don't know what you were being optimistic about.
I think it's just Eric. Eric just be fine. You don't have to worry about it. You know, the whole Rona thing, the whole, everything's gonna be okay. That's Eric's way of living it. Don't worry about it. Shit will work itself out.
It does.
Isn't that being kind of optimistic somehow?
Yeah. I'd say, that's optimistic.
Yeah.
Everything will be okay.
I'm the other side. I worry about fucking everything. That's why I keep, my ear to the media and shit just be like, oh, man, shit's fucking...
That does not help you.
My whole thing is that the media is just lies.
True.
So,
but that's why you gotta pay attention to everything. Like social media, big media.
You can't be you can't be like a narrow-minded kind of thing.
Yeah.
Would you be more or less narrow-minded if you pay attention to nothing and just go with whatever you feel like?
That's just being blind to the world.
But is it narrow-minded? Or is it open-minded?
Yeah, I mean, it is being... That's just being dismissive.
Huh.
Because you're obviously, you know that there's things going wrong. You're just choosing not to follow it. And I fall into that camp more often than not.
I would like Clarissa to specify on the optimistic thing.
How about the world?
Or make it a little bit more clear.
I'm telling you, that's
I'm not sure what I said because that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I think I woke up from a long nap or something. I forgot what I did that day.
I'm pretty sure it's just you're everything's gonna be okay. You don't have to fucking worry about it.
I mean, it'll be alright.
Exactly.
It'll be okay. I mean, technically, did we come in contact with someone who went positive? Maybe. Possibly. Did I go get tested and have not gotten the test back, but I feel alright? Yo. And my poor truck is gone. But other than that, it's all good. Hey, you, what you gonna do? Hey, you, what you gonna do? There you go.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, let's cut around this.
Yeah.
I am waiting for the day when Tony's just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna edit anything anymore.
He's done that plenty of times. He's a simp. He's a depressed simp. That's how I do.
Hey man, you gotta do some meditation on that.
Look, you know what we should do, dog? Fucking, I'm serious. We should make some shirts with like whatever makes fun of Tony. First it was fucking adopted Tony, then it's gay Tony. Oh, we should do gay Tony shirts right now. Just have them right there, and it's like Pride Month because you know it's his month. And then fucking Simp Tony, where he's maybe got like a ball gag or something. We're not shaming him. We're expressing our support for him.
But if I don't accept that I am all these things,
Because you bitch me like that.
Okay. Thank you for listening to episode 195 of the City Podcast.
Wait, was that all the comments?
We have been your hosts.
That was it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm Tony, and I'm here with
King Eric. Yo, boy.
Hate that boy. And I'm Roman.
You gotta say, hate the Lord.
I'm fucking done with you, mate. Alright.
Whatever, crying ass boy.
At the end of every episode. Bye.
Bye. Bye.